I'm Pink Bunny, and this is Bitching Post. Bitch, 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 bitch. I got a big ass beer. Help me out. Let's get this started. I've lived in Japan for almost 3 years. Don't get me wrong. I love Japan. I'd pick Japan over America any day. Hands down. Sorry, America. Stereotypes be damned. In a city like Tokyo, there's literally millions and millions of people here, and there's always going to be some asshole to fuck it up for the rest of us. I want to talk about train etiquette. For the most part, Japanese people are polite and orderly, and they follow the rules. Damn, there's a lot of fucking rules. Like, going through the train stations, especially in central Tokyo, can be total hell sometimes. There's always that one person who's got to be the first one out the door. The train is usually already crowded anyway. We're all trying to hang on for dear life. Sometimes these things break fast, they hit a little bump, we're all being tossed around. There's always that one motherfucker that has to be the first one at the door to get out at the station. Okay, if you're in a hurry, I get it. But you know what? Usually these are the people, they jump out the train and they're the slowest motherfucker in the station. I got places to go. You step off the train, you need to know where the hell you're going. Don't just walk out the door and then stop in the middle of the platform and be like checking your cell phone or looking for the signs. Where do I go? Walking slow as hell. I know where I need to go. There's people where they have to be the first ones on the escalator. Okay, good for you. You beat me to the escalator. But in Japan, they have this thing. It depends on where you are, which side it is. But in Tokyo, if you're just gonna ride, you stand to the left. And then everybody else can walk up or down on the right. No, you've got people that want to stand in the way, or they got some big ass suitcase, or they want to talk to their friend or whatever and get in the way. Move to the left. Or they gotta run to get in front of me to get on the stairs, and then they poke ass up the stairs, make me late for the train, I miss my transfer, or they just, I don't know, all of a sudden, they can run across the platform, but they get on the stairs and they don't move. They're just taking them one at a time. And I'm like, come on. What else? Oh yeah. There's some stations where they have all these signs and big arrows on the floor and all kind of stuff to show you which way you should go. You should walk on this side of the hallway or that side of the hallway, so that way it's supposed to facilitate the flow of foot traffic. Does anybody pay attention to them? No. I'm trying to follow the fucking arrows, and I got this big group of people coming at me, going the wrong fucking way. What the hell? I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. And then on the train, okay, if you're wearing a book bag that's big enough to fit a small body in, you should be conscious of that shit, okay? When you turn around and that thing pushes me into the next guy or up against the wall or makes me knock over some little old lady, that's just no. That's not cool. If you're gonna carry a big ass bag, you need to be aware of how big that thing is, and don't be slinging it around. And then there's the baby strollers. Oh my god. Okay, I get it. You don't want to carry your kids. Maybe they can't walk that much. There is a lot of walking in Japan. A lot of fucking walking. But do you really have to get the fucking supersized Cadillac stroller that like barely fits through the door? You expect to be able to get on a big ass crowded train with that thing? No! Oh god, what else? Then there's the really packed trains. You can look on YouTube or other sites, whatever, and find these videos where people are literally packed on the trains like sardines. This does happen on a daily basis. Not 24/7, but there are periods of rush hour, like early in the morning or last train at night, where you will be nose to nose with somebody you don't know. It's not comfortable. Okay, we all have to deal with it. There's just not enough room sometimes. But what I hate is when I'm shoved up against somebody and they got their phone in front of their face, so it's practically up under my nose too. Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm not trying to read your shit here, but you got it shoved up in my face, dude. Like, put that thing away. You can't wait, 10 minutes till you get to your next stop? Really? Do you have to be playing that fucking puzzle game or texting your buddy right at this second? No. One thing I do consider myself lucky. Apparently there's this problem with like molesters on trains. I keep hearing about it. There's creepy guys that they'll cop a feel or try to take photos when actually Japanese phones now, you can't buy a Japanese cell phone where you can silence the camera. Even if you have the whole thing on mute, the camera still makes noise. That's apparently how rampant this problem is. Luckily for me, this has never happened. But yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing in Japan. I've seen signs on the train that say "Don't do it," and it's got a picture of a creepy guy like standing just outside the door, looking through the window at some woman. It's weird. It's really weird. I don't get it. What's up with that, Japan? Really? I mean, come on. You gotta like cop a feel on a train. I mean, you can't like get a girlfriend or I don't know, go to Soapland or like hire a prostitute or I don't know. Do you have to grope a stranger? Yeah. It's just, I don't get it. That's good shit. Yeah, waiting for the train is another issue. Sometimes the train's gonna be crowded, sometimes not. I mean, either way, you can't help it. But waiting on the train, standing on the platform, they have little like taped off sections where you can see exactly when the train arrives where the door will be. So people will line up when the train comes, people get off, then people get on, whatever. So if I'm standing there already waiting for the train and somebody comes up after me, why do they feel it's necessary to shove their way in front of me when the train arrives? I mean, especially if it's not even crowded. Like, what is that going to accomplish? Why do you have to be first on the train? Whatever. That's just rude. Come on. And then getting off the train, too. Like, there's some stations that are super crowded. Like Shibuya or Shinjuku, places like that. They're really busy. You're on the train, it's already crowded, right? And then you get to that station and it's crowded too. So a lot of people got to get off and a lot of people got to get on. So the door is open and I'm trying to get off, but there's fucking people standing right in the way. Okay, now the lines are supposed to be to the side. You let people off first. If you want to shove your way onto the train, that kind of defeats the purpose because everybody else is trying to get off. You stop at big stations like Shibuya and Shinjuku, and it's like almost the entire train exits. Okay, yeah. So the train is crowded. There's nowhere to sit. There's maybe not even hardly anywhere to stand. Like you can, if you just pay attention to the people around you on the train, you can kind of tell, like when you get close to a station, the ones who are going to get off, they start fidgeting. They start picking up their bags. They start turning towards the door. They start, lining up, getting ready to go. If you're standing in front of the door, but it's not your stop, step off the train. Just stand to the side. Let everybody off. There's really only 30 seconds to get on and off these trains. They run on a very tight schedule. Sometimes they'll just shut the door on you. So yeah, just get out of the fucking way. Don't stand in front of the door. What's the goddamn problem? Really? Ugh, fucking people, man. All that said and done, I still love Japan. A few people aren't gonna ruin it for me. I don't get it. I mean, when you live or visit a huge city like Tokyo, you gotta be prepared for the crowd. You gotta be conscientious of other people just to make life easier on all of us, okay? Just get out of the way. If you don't know where you're going, just move to the side and then check your phone or whatever. Don't stand in the middle of the platform or the walkway while the rest of us are, barely able to get past each other because it's so damn crowded. It's common fucking sense, people. Come on. Ugh, whatever. I'm done.